You start your morning with good intentions, but before 10 a.m., your original priorities are gone. If someone else can decide what you work on today, you're not steering the business, you're reacting to it. Hey everyone, my name's Chris, and I want to describe a workday that might feel familiar to you. You start your morning with good intentions, you know what you want to work on, but before 10 a.m., there are client emails, client messages, internal questions, unexpected issues, small approvals. By noon, your original priorities are gone. And you didn't decide that, it just happened. So let's talk about why that keeps happening. Here's what I see with a lot of business owners. They don't lack discipline. They don't lack work ethic. They don't lack ambition. What they lack is insulation. Their day is open access, so whoever shows up first wins. A client issue wins. A Slack message wins. A notification wins. A small fire wins. And the work that actually moves the business forward, that gets pushed off to the side. Not because it's unimportant, but because it's not urgent. So the urgent keeps beating the important every single day. Most founders respond to this by increasing effort. They wake up earlier, they respond faster, they stay later, they clear the inbox completely. But here's the problem. Reactivity is structural, not motivational. If your day is designed to be interruptible, more discipline is not going to solve that. If everything routes through you, speed just increases pressure. And over time, something subtle happens. You stop steering. You start surviving. The business runs, but it runs you. Reactivity has a cost that most people don't see. It trains your brain to operate short term. You stop thinking in strategy, you stop creating space, your mental bandwidth shrinks to today. That's why even high-performing founders start to feel strangely behind. Not because they're failing, but because they're never ahead. There's no margin. And ownership without margin eventually feels heavy. Here's the question most founders like to avoid, and I admit it's a little uncomfortable, but is your day designed or is it inherited? Did you choose how accessible you are, or did it evolve that way? Did you decide how decisions flow to you, or did it slowly default to you? Because reactivity doesn't usually arrive dramatically, it creeps in. One quick response, one favor, one small exception, until your default mode becomes available, interruptible, needed. Look, this video is not about productivity hacks. It's about something simpler. If you don't design your day intentionally, your environment will design it for you. Ownership eventually requires insulation, not isolation, insulation. Space to think, space to prioritize, space to direct. Without that space, you can be productive and still feel out of control. Let me leave you with a few questions here. When was the last time that you worked on something important before anything urgent touched you? If you disappeared for a week, would the business slow or completely stall? Are you building momentum or maintaining motion? Sit with that for a little bit, because the moment you recognize the pattern is when you can start redesigning it. Not because someone told you how, but because you finally see what's happening. I'll see you all in the next one.